Shay with What Shay Cooking today. Today we are going to make crispy hot wings. They're the easiest, very simple recipe that I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions. Basically what you're going to need is you're going to need a 1 stick to 1 thing of hot sauce ratio. So 1 stick melted butter. I use Frank's Red Hot sauce, the original. So if you can do any amount of chicken. Right now I have like 2 family packs cut in half and the tips thrown away. And then I've got the Red Hot sauce, but 1 stick to 1 jar of hot sauce. I'm going to basically just add my hot sauce to my melted butter. You're not going to need any seasoning for this chicken, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So we've got 1 quart of oil already heated up to about 350 degrees. So we're just going to start putting in our wings. You don't want to overcrowd your pan, because then it won't cook the wings right. So basically, I've got my washed chicken, and you're gonna fry these until they're nice and golden brown. There's not really a set time, because if your oil's too low, it might take a little less. If your oil is a little hotter, it might take a little longer. So that's good. I'm not sure if you can see, that's probably about 10 to 12 pieces of chicken, but it's all going to be based off of your size pan. Now you're just going to let this fry until nice and golden brown. You're going to want to get your oven ready. You're going to put your oven on broil, because as soon as you're done cooking these wings, they're going to go directly from the oil into the hot sauce. I'm going to get something to put my tongs here. And I'm going to actually just stir it up with my tongs. This is your hot sauce and butter. You just want to mix that together. So how I'm making these crispy is you let those fry. You put them directly into your hot sauce mixture and you coat each one. And over here I have a baking dish with a piece of foil on it. You don't have to put the foil. I just put the foil for easy cleaning. You just basically take the foil and throw it away and wipe down the pan, and then you're not having hot sauce mess on your pan. So you're going to put your oven on broil, and you're just going to, once you dip them in the hot sauce, put them on the pan, put them in the oven on broil. I'll show you each step by step, but now basically we're just going to wait until these chicken wings fry up. It might take just a little bit. Don't forget to like and subscribe my page. This page is basically easy how to cook anything from savory to sweets, with step-by-step instructions and full recipes with the full amount of ingredients and everything. This one's really simple, although I can't tell you exactly how long, because it's going to depend on your oven. Every other recipe in the description below will be exactly the amounts of what you need, depending on your family. That's why I said I use 2 family pack of chicken wings, but depending on your family size, just get whatever will feed your family. And depending on how much hot sauce you want 1 regular size hot sauce bottle, which is 12-ounce bottle, to 1 stick of butter. And I use salted. You could use unsalted if you would like. And all right, just give me a couple minutes and I will be back once these are getting a little bit more golden brown, okay? Be right back. Okay guys, so let's take a look to see where we're at. We're about 12 minutes into frying And you see how they're getting nice and golden brown? That's kind of what you're looking for. They're not quite done, maybe about 2 to 3 more minutes, and they will be ready to go into the hot sauce. You want them golden, you want them already crispy before you take them out of the oil. I've just got my heat on about medium heat. You don't want to overdo it because then you'll burn your oil and things will start to burn. But you see how golden that's getting? That's what you want. This requires no flour. This is what you call traditional hot wings. If there's anything you want me to cook or you can think of that you would like to see, just leave a description below and we'll try to get a video out for you, okay? But basically I just wanted to see, kind of let you see where we're at with these wings. Like I said, about 2 more minutes or so. These are the crispiest wings you're gonna try. I've been making this. See, look at that. You see how nice and brown that is? That is what you want right there. Say about another 2 minutes. But I've been making this recipe for a while. I do different sauces sometimes. This is my traditional hot wings. But I can do like teriyaki, barbecue, lemon pepper. You do all different types, but you basically cook the wings the same. The difference is with the hot sauce, you put in the oven to let broil to crisp them up because I don't like soggy hot wings. But for like teriyaki, if you put it in the oven, it'll burn. So you gotta watch out for that. But all right, come take a look again. I just want you to see, I don't want you to miss. Look at that, starting to, these are just about done and you can't tell, but they're getting really crispy. That one is like perfect. That's the color you want all over the wing. But because they float and they like flip themselves over, you're not gonna get that all over each wing, but. Okay, I think we're about ready to take these bad boys out and put them in the oil. I'm sorry, not the oil, the hot sauce. All right, let me show you again. That color, that golden brown color right there is what you're looking for. All right, so now that these are done, we let them cook for about 15 minutes. So, now you take these hot wings out directly from the oil and you put them right in your hot sauce. I kind of shake some of the oil off. If you've never heard the saying, butter makes everything better, butter is definitely the secret to this recipe right here. And also putting them in the oven on broil adds a nice little crunch to them, so. Basically, I just take these out. I'm gonna add in some more and then I'll get these stirred up and put them on the cookie sheet and then broiling. As you see, I don't have my oven on yet, but that's because whenever you put them on broil, you want that top broiler to turn on and crisp them up. So you don't turn it on or your oven will get kind of temp and it'll just be heating up nonstop. So I just put that off to the side for a minute and then I go ahead and put in the next batch. It will pop, so be careful. That's why if you see, I'm gonna turn it down just a little. If you see, I have the chicken in a strainer in a bowl to let all that extra water, whenever I cleaned them, run off so your oil doesn't pop you. Just a few at a time. All right, give me just a minute. I'm gonna get these in and I'm gonna show you what I do with the hot sauce. Okay, so I got the next batch in. I just let my tongs kind of sit in the oil for a minute because I did touch raw chicken with them and I don't want to put them right in to my cooked chicken. So let them sit in your oil and it'll hot oil. So now basically you just kind of stir these around, make sure they're nice and coated. And then I'm gonna get my cookie sheet over here where you can see what I'm doing. So now you just take it, you kind of shake off some of the excess, and you make a single layer with your wings. I could have probably cooked just a little bit more chicken, but with the first batch and the oil not hot, you don't want to overdo it. And you never want to crowd the pan, because then they won't get nice and crispy. It'll be almost like a boiling effect instead of like a frying effect. All right, I checked my hot sauce. All of them are out. And then basically you just take this pan and you put it, I'm going to turn my oven on broil, and I'm going to do low, because if you do high, sometimes you'll tend to kind of forget a little bit and they could burn. So basically we're just going to put these in the oven. Got it on low, and just give it a couple minutes, and in the meantime I'm going to stir these around a little bit, make sure they're not sticking on the bottom. Oh, I didn't broil. Okay. Cooking nicely. About 15 minutes, guys. You just need 1 quart of oil. You could do this in a deep fryer also if you have one, but sometimes it's nice to just see how you do things without all the fancy equipment. You just need I have this little it's actually a butane burner that I'm using, just so it'd make it easier for filming, and you wouldn't have to keep coming over to my stove and then coming back over here and all that. Just makes things easier, but you know, you don't need really anything besides, there's literally 4 ingredients to this recipe. Oil, 1 quart of oil, chicken wings, Frank's Red Hot Sauce, the original, and 1 stick of butter. It's as simple as that. And I promise they are going to be a hit whenever you make them. You'll be like, man, why did I never make hot wings that way? I think the butter and the broiling is the secret. All right, I'm gonna set this here. I'm gonna kind of give this a minute. Don't forget to keep an eye on your wings in the oven, because you will let them burn. And I'm gonna get a towel ready, because I don't wanna burn my counter. There we go. Have that ready to put my cookie sheet on. And I'll get them out and I'll show them to you like kind of as they go, and show you like what color they need to be and all of that. So, all right guys, just give me a couple minutes. Once it's done, I'll tell you exactly how long I left them in the oven for. All right guys, I'll be right back. It's been about 3 minutes, and I'm just gonna pull them out and see what they look like. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So this is what you want them to look like, and then we're gonna flip them and let them broil on the other side. You see the difference between one's kind of wet and then the other's kind of dry looking? You want it dry. Basically, you're letting that hot sauce and butter kind of bake into the wing. All right. Now back in the oven for just a couple minutes. Meantime, we got another batch kind of frying, getting ready. Those are almost ready. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me cook all the wings. Once a couple batches are done, you'll see you can serve these with celery and ranch dressing if you would like. You can eat them by themselves if you would like. These are perfect for like a Super Bowl party or any get-together. Don't forget to make sure you like and subscribe, and leave a comment below what you think and if there's anything you'd like me to cook. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes since the wings have been on the other side. Let's go ahead and pull them out, see what they look like. That is perfect. You don't, the second side doesn't need quite as long because the first side has kind of already started like all the baking process. I'm just gonna take these and put these in a dish. And as you see, they're not wet. You're not gonna leave your hands all soggy. We're gonna let these cool down for a minute and then we're gonna try them. You can put them in the oven a little longer if you would like. It's honestly to your preference. Sometimes I'll let them cook a little longer because I like kind of crispier wings, but these in the oil are just about done. It's been probably about a little less than 10 minutes, so I've probably got about 3 minutes to go. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna let those cool, and I'm gonna let these finish, and then we'll get back to you, and we'll go ahead and try some of these wings. All right, so the second batch is almost done, but now that we've let these sit and cool, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this one right here. You see, they're crispy. They don't leave a lot on your fingers. Nice and juicy. They are so good. I don't know if you can see how juicy that is. They don't make a mess. That's the best part about them. I like eating them with nothing. I don't need ranch. I don't need anything. I don't know if you can hear how crispy they are. You guys, if you don't make this easy recipe, you're definitely going to be missing out. Everyone that has ever ate my wings has fell in love. All right. Wipe my hands a little. All right, you see? Let me show you again. See how that's nice and golden? That's what you're looking for. That means it's done. I know the ones in the oil don't look that way, but remember whenever I said they kind of float, they turn. So you just go right into the oil. And the flat pieces, they don't turn as golden as the drums for some reason, but they definitely are cooked. Nice and juicy on the inside. Again, it's about 15 minutes, but really, don't pay attention to the time. Pay attention to the color of the wings. That's what you're looking for. That nice, crispy, golden. I just put them right into the oil. I'm sorry, not the oil. I keep saying that. The hot sauce. Hot sauce and butter. It's easy, easy, easy. And then I'm just gonna add some more in. It's gonna kind of pop for a minute. So I'm gonna grab this and not reach over. Add them slowly to your oil, so your oil doesn't pour over. If you add too many at once, that water on the chicken is going to make your oil go over, and that could be very dangerous. I'm going to try to put enough in here to make where I only have one more batch to do when I'm done. Again, it depends on how hot your oil is depending on how many wings you can put in. I think that's good, and that'll be the next batch. Again, just put your tongs kind of in the oil to make sure that no raw chicken is kind of left on your tongs there. as it sticks to my chicken. Kind of stir it up a little, make sure none's sticking to the bottom. You take this. You want to make sure you get all the chicken coated. Again, I made 2 family-sized packs of wings, and that 1 bottle of hot sauce and 1 stick of butter is going to be enough for all of those wings. I made these enough to know that I don't need any more hot sauce. I do have an extra bottle just in case I get crazy, but don't overdo it. That hot sauce is baked in. You can tell the difference between my cooked ones that went in the oven and the wet ones that are right here that you would normally get served at like a restaurant as the wet wings. This goes good with my baked mac and cheese recipe, so try it. I'm gonna get finished, put these in the oven on broil, and I'll be right back, okay guys? Okay, so we've got 2 batches done. I've added them to the pan. I got a little bit of ranch here. I'm just gonna eat 1 more, and then we're gonna just end the video. You've seen 2 batches of them. You are not going to be disappointed once you make this recipe, okay? So let's try with some ranch dressing. Just gonna dip in a little with some ranch. Not all over my fingers. This is so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, okay? See you next time. Bye.